Well, she is back together, and this is the maiden voyage since the major breakdown and repair and reassembly. And by that, I just mean it's got a new tire. But I took the Patton down to its bare bones, and I cleaned everything, and of course, changed the tube and tire, reassembled everything with Loctite, and she is tight and feels good. I'm pretty happy with this tire. Squirrel. So a defensive things that I'm always practicing is I'm always looking ahead for obstacles. And by that, I mean, if I were to go down, what am I going to be sliding into? If it's going to be something ugly, then I slow down. And if I have smooth sailing, well then I put the pedal back. But every time you see me slow down, it's because something is coming up that could be dangerous. And, you know, when I'm in the twisties, I mean, that something is a turn. But when I'm going straight, if I'm stopping, it's because something nasty is approaching and I don't want to slide into it. I'm just always, thinking the worst. I could go down at any moment. What am I going to slide into with all this damn momentum? And when you're cruising, I mean, I'm doing 31, I have plenty of momentum. I'm going to slide for some time before I come to a stop. So, in summary, the Patton rebuild, tear down, clean, rebuild, hooking it up with the new tube and tire, and lock tightening everything back together securely was a success because it is riding like it was new, probably better than new. The knobby it did look good when it was new. It did make a sweet sound, but this one's got a pretty good sound itself. Listen to that. I like it. It's got a hum. It's got a little bite to it. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm getting a little more comfortable on the wheel and getting a little used to the new setup. It's feeling good. I'm enjoying the ride. I'm grooving. I am getting a little bit more brave and laying it down a little bit more in corners and leaning into it, leaning out of the corners, picking up speed. So it's feeling good. So this is kind of a test run. Obviously, I just did the rebuild on the Patton, but I'm going to an event, group event tomorrow morning. This is sponsored by the Austin One Wheel Group, and it's a ride in New Braunfels down River Road. So I'm going to be doing that with my son tomorrow. So surely be recording that and sharing it with you. So I'm not pushing it real hard yet. The setup is different. Of course, the tire's different, but I also changed up the pads. So I'm not real at home with the positioning yet. I like it for now. I'm gonna ride it and see if I can get used to it, and I'll see if they need adjusting, but I just wanna go with it for now and try to get used to the pads. They're the ones that Nylanova sells. I've tried a whole bunch of different manufacturers. I like the Nylanovas because of the shape. They have good variety, and the fact that you can customize the way you apply them to your wheel. Very cool, lots of adjustability. And mostly the biggest thing that attracts me to them is the material. They're 3D printed like everybody else's, but I just like the, what do you call it, plastic that they use. It just comes out the perfect softness. They're very cushy. And gosh, I got the big size here. I'm just running the front ones right now because you are kind of limited to how big of a pad you can put on the Veteran Patton. And I've got the biggest ones they make on the front, and it's a pretty good deal. But the ones that this comes with, the brakes, the back pads, my goodness, they're huge and they just don't fit on the Patton. So I've got them paired with these, I think it's Grizzlies, the Flow. I've got the fronts as well, but I like these better. But the Grizzly Flows are nice as well, but not as soft as these. They're soft. They're probably my second favorite. Taking a little breather here. I've done about 14 miles or so, so I'm going to be turning around and heading back the other direction before I run out of juice. But I'm very happy with the Patton rebuild, and it was fun. I feel like I learned a lot about the wheel, and I know she's good, put back together good and tight, so I can depend on it for a while before she needs tightening up again. Oh, it hit me in the face.